Hello, all. My name is Cindy Brett, and I'd like to welcome you to this channel. And I'm not even going to refer to it as my channel because I'm creating it for all of us for it to be our channel. So I've entitled this channel Bob Proctor, Neville, and Me. And the reason I've done that is because I was fortunate enough to study one-on-one with Bob Proctor for years and work with him. Neville Goddard has been an incredible inspiration and teacher of material that I'm so grateful to have learned. And then there's me. And the whole point of me starting this channel is because I'd have to live under a rock, any of us would, to not be aware of the panic, the anxiety, the mistrust, the unhappiness, the fear that's going on in our world today. By training, I'm what most people would call a coach, although I think of myself far more as a teacher. And what I know for sure is that these feelings of fear and anxiety do not have to be. There was a wonderful woman named Peaceful Pilgrim, and she had a quote. I believe she passed away quite some time ago. Her quote that always sticks with me is that we'll have a peaceful world when we have a world of peaceful people. And so, straight out, that's my intention, is to help as many people as I can be peaceful. And I know from being a coach, and again, I would probably be under the label of mindset coach, I understand how important it is what we're thinking. Because if you stop and make the connection, you realize that a lot of what is playing out in your life is in direct correlation with what you are thinking. Now, an interesting point is that you don't necessarily need to be thinking it right now. Because I've had people, I remember a client of mine, and she had really been struggling. And she called me one day, and she'd been in a car accident, and she was so confused by that because she said, I was in such a good place today. I was feeling so good and so happy. And then I had this accident. Well, another piece that we need to understand is that what we're living right now is generally what we were thinking last week. Now, if our thoughts continue to be the same, then it doesn't matter if we were thinking it last week or right now. Just know that what you're thinking now is creating what you're going to be living out. You've probably heard of the law of attraction, and that's really what I am referencing. However, it's so much bigger than that. And in this one video, there's no way I can cover it all, which is why I started a channel, because there's a lot to talk about to understand the process. But what I want you to hear me say right now is that you can absolutely manifest a life that you really enjoy living. A life that you wake up for in the morning enthusiastic and happy to jump out of bed and spring into your life. And I know that may sound just, pie in the sky. I get it. And I also get that a fair amount of what I'm going to talk about may sound totally unbelievable. And you can write me off as an idiot and go on. I hope you don't, though. Not for me, for you, for the people in your life, the people that you are impacting on a daily basis. Of course, your family. Oh my God, especially if you have children. Your co-workers, your extended family, your friends. we all touch one another's lives. We impact one another's lives. And there's a lot about that that we'll cover as well, because deep in the fabric of our being, we really are connected. And a good way to think about that is to think of a tree, right? So there's a trunk, there's the roots, there's the branches, there's the leaves. And all of those seemingly different parts are still all one tree. They make up the tree. And we do that as well. And again, I'm not asking you to take anything that I say to believe it because I'm saying it. Hang on, I need to take a sip. That's the thing that's beautiful, most beautiful about the law of attraction and these universal laws that I'll be speaking about. Okay. I paused for a minute to put a lozenge in my throat, in my mouth, because my throat is a little bit scratchy right now. And then on my computer screen, it popped up that the pollen was high, and I thought, really, no kidding. Anyway, and that's one thing I want you to know with this channel, is my intention is to be totally transparent to the very best of my ability. So I'm not looking to create a glitzy channel. I'm not looking to sell you a lot or sell you anything, really. Obviously, what's going to be on this channel is going to be free to everyone. Some of you may decide that you want to go deeper and you want to work individually with me. That's something that can be discussed. However, what I'm going to be putting on here is as much as I can possibly pack on to help each of us understand life on a deeper level and understand the power that we have to really create a phenomenal life. We can all do it. And I know that if you're in a difficult place, trust me, I've been in difficult places. And it's probably going to happen again, right? Life is life. What I know is that as I grow in deeper understanding of what I'm going to be talking about and teaching, I become a calmer, more serene person. So that means when the bumps of life happen, they don't necessarily throw me off. They might throw me off balance for a minute, an hour. It's rare that it's a day anymore. However, I have the tools and I understand how to use them to move back into a balanced, calm state. And we all know that if we're calm, if we can remain calm when unfortunate life events are happening, we can think clearer. We can make better decisions on what to do. We can make the decision to do nothing in a very calm space because we've learned how to decide, and we've also learned how to ride out the bumps and the storms. They happen. So that's really my introduction for today. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you found this channel, our channel. And I'm looking forward to sharing information that will make a big difference for you. So if you want to make comments below, I'd love to know what you think about what you've heard so far. And if you want to give me a few thoughts that you have about things that are bothering you that I can talk about, but I'm really going to be building on the process of how your mind works and how you can change. You can interrupt. You can interrupt the thinking, the thoughts that you're having, and decide to have thoughts that are more calming. This is not living in la la land, although sometimes it may seem that way. I promise it's not. So hang with me. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for listening. In case you don't know, which of course you wouldn't, I love you already. Thank you. Bye for now.